today's the day. We're doing the head gasket on this hippopotamus that we got. Time has come. You've seen it last episode. We've seen bubbles in the expansion tank. That tells us there's a breach in the head gasket. We've got all the parts from the flywheel. We've got a radiator. We've got the studs. We've got all the gaskets on another table there. We've got everything to do the job. We've got the tools. So the plan of action is we're going to remove this power steering pump, the radiator, the fans, remove the manifolds, just get stuff out of the way, and then we're going to take the head off and have a look at it and replace the head gasket. So yep, we're doing it in our driveway. It's a beautiful day today, 30 degrees.
We'll get some vitamin D, hey?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I put sunscreen on my neck, the back of my neck, because 1 in 3 Australians will get cancer at some stage.
I need to do that too, man.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I do.
So SPF 50 plus, the only stuff that I recommend. So make sure you put this on when you...
Do you remember it used to be 15?
Oh, 15?
Do you remember that?
What is this, Soviet Russia? We're going for 50. In 2 years it's going to be 100 plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Look how old school this is. The intake thing is actually metal screws, not plastic clips. Metal screws
Are you joking?
holding things in. Look, metal. This is not plastic. This is metal.
What type of car are we working on here, man?
This car is from another age. Although it's 2002,
Yeah.
it's the philosophy behind this car is like 1980s or something, you know. Okay. Snorkel. I'm guessing we'll drain the coolant. Is that a thing to do?
Yeah, we need to do that.
Okay.
Do you want to capture it? Or we're going to change it over?
Yeah. So we'll remove the fan. So that should be pretty easy. 10mm.
Good old 10mm.
Yeah. Remove this one. Yeah, this is it's a pretty simple car, eh? Like it's
all pretty accessible. It's all just there, you know. Like
yeah, it's
arm's length. You know, we don't really have to.
Yeah. I mean that's why I like these cars. These Fords, they're just so simple. You don't need to be some kind of genius mechanic to do stuff on it, you know.
Simple car for a simple man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, look how easy it is to take out just the fan. Look, it's already out. Alright, there's a clip here for the power.
There's a clip.
You know, just the power. The, what do you call it? Wiring harness.
Oh, the wiring.
So... And then we have like these, like... Some of them you gotta like push and some of them you gotta pry out. Like,
yes.
It's always confusing.
Yeah.
And you can see where the radiator's been leaking. See, on the bottom of the fan, the residue from coolant.
Yep.
So next, we'll drain off the radiator. Oh yeah, you can see where it's been leaking. Look.
Yep. There's a big hole there.
These lines. 15. This definitely rounding off territory.
Yeah.
Oh! Got him. So these are the lines. There's a radiator inside a radiator.
Yes.
So these are the lines going from the automatic transmission.
And that's where most of the problems occur. It's better to have an external radiator for the transmission.
I think so, yeah. These came out quite easily, actually. It's, I'm impressed.
Undo the top and bottom hoses now.
Yeah. The transmission fluid doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a little bit brown. Looks like it might have been changed. should get a rag.
A rag on a stick. Lying down on the job.
We did it in the wrong order. I undid the transmission lines and now I'm just getting covered in transmission oil.
That's the punishment you get, buddy.
Yeah. So, yeah, should have drained the water first and then the transmission.
Yes.
Just break it loose. Oh, yeah, of course, because it's got a hole in it.
Condensers attached to the
Yeah, it
radiators.
looks like
You're
it,
gonna
yeah.
You're take the front end off, right?
Yeah, just got to unbolt it from the radiator.
Okay.
Need to find my plastic pliers. How do you do it? I don't know. You just take.
Oh, you literally just yank it out, right? There you go.
Got him. Okay.
Where is it attached?
So it's here, bolts here. Bolt, bolt. And there should be some bolts on this side. Horn, something. Oh, you can have 2 horns, look.
Oh, luxury. That's for the luxury model.
Yeah.
2 horns.
So, this is the luxury model.
Is it?
Fairmont. You can't get
Why
better.
don't we have 2 horns?
I don't know. There's too wide. Look,
Yeah.
clearly we can fit another horn. The
Can we get
the
one of
country
those
horn.
like horns that go "Aruga"?
Yeah. Condenser.
So they decided to bolt the air conditioning condenser on the other side of the radiator.
Yeah.
That's where you take off the bolts.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I mean, the front bit came off quite easily.
I mean, so far everything's kind of easy.
So far, we haven't sworn once.
Oh, it's gonna
There's
happen.
always time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to disturb the air conditioning lines because air conditioning works really well in this car.
Yeah, probably the best thing about this car.
Just about.
And you were saying people take out the air conditioning units from AUs and put
That's
them
what
in
I've read.
other cars, right?
Yeah. Because the FG air conditioner, they tried to, my understanding is like win brownie points with the environmental sort of organizations, and so they use like smaller system, like less gas.
Less gas, yeah, right.
I think. I don't know if it's a myth or not, but we can definitely compare.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so apparently like some people have swapped whole air conditioning systems from this model to a later model.
Yeah.
Because this just has more cooling capacity, I guess. I don't know how true that is. But so far, the snag is literally just to get the bottom hose off.
Yes.
Because it's never been off.
Factory.
Yeah. No one's ever taken these hoses off or replaced them or...
For like 10 years, right?
20. This 2002.
Oh, gee, are we in 2022?
No, 2020 is
Oh.
20 years this car.
Dude.
20
Wow.
years old, yeah.
Wow.
20-year-old car. There you go. Why are we even bothering? We're going to replace the hoses. Just cut them off. It's fighting me the whole way.
Mm-hmm. It's probably got that internal spring.
Yeah, it
inside
does. I
that.
can feel the spring.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's off. The radiator hose is off.
Oh.
Of course, the pan that we put underneath never catches anything.
catch-
It just goes everywhere.
It's everywhere but the pan.
Luckily, it's just harmless coolant. Oh no, there's still one hose.
Huh?
This, of course, the expansion tank hose.
Of course.
It's like so hidden away. Here it is. Whoa! It's like a bird did a poo in our radiator.
Yeah.
Seagull's been nesting in here. What do we need to do?
What's next?
Remove this?
Power steering.
Yeah. I mean, just loosen the belt, I'm guessing, right? We don't need to disconnect it, just need to put it to the side.
Yeah, that's right. Bless you.
We need to take this off, just put it aside power steering, because power steering is bolted to the head, as you can see.
Yes.
So we'll just get this belt off, and this is the belt tensioner, and it's got like a square keyway in it.
3/8 drive.
3/8, yeah. So you just do this, see? You just loosen it off and then flick the belt off. It's pretty tight. Like this, see?
Nice.
I've got it off.
Nice.
The belt's off. And now we just take off the power steering bracket. It's got bolts here as well and here.
That's one of those through bolts, yeah. Just probably threads into the back.
It's bolted here and it's bolted there.
What's the least amount of bolts to take off?
The least amount of bolts to take off.
Everything?
Guess we can take it off with these brackets on, that's no problem.
Yeah, just...
If we just get the power steering off. So we go through the hole here. Is it just these two bolts actually holding it on? It is, isn't it? Just two bolts, here and here.
Okay.
Look, this bolt, oh, it's just one bolt. There's one bolt holding the whole thing on. Wait, that can't be right, you know?
No.
13.
30. Bracket will come off with the head. What are you saying?
I guess so. Like, we just need to get
the head off and then we can take the bracket off.
Yeah. Where can we put it? Just somewhere. Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's one there. There's one there.
Oh wow! Well, they really didn't want this bracket to come off. So many bolts.
To stay on, right?
Oh.
So how many bolts? 49?
That's a lot of bolts, you know.
8 bolts.
8 bolts. That's got to be a bracket. Like, look, there's more bloody holes in the bracket in this thing. Just get a shot of this.
Alright, hang on. Yeah.
So, okay, so the story goes like this. Someone at Ford designs a bracket, right? And he puts these 2 holes in and he goes, 2 big bolts, and that's going to hold a power steering pump. These 2 are for the power steering. And then he gives the drawing to another engineer and he goes, nah, it's not enough. Let's put another bolt in there just to be sure. So they put another bolt in there, give it to another engineer. Another engineer goes, no. We need to put another bolt in there because that's still not strong enough.
Naturally.
Yeah. And then finally, another 3 bolts on one bracket. That is really, I'm not sure how to feel about this. Like, there's a lot of holes in this bracket.
You think they're German or something, over-engineering a bracket?
They're trying to be German?
Trying to be German.
What do we got?
We're going to attack the head, you know?
No, we still got the exhaust and intake, don't we? Look.
No, don't worry about it. Just take it off altogether.
Just angle grind it off.
So take the heat shield off.
Heat shield off, and then what? Get the bolts off. They should just move it aside. It's like someone at Ford put some anti-seize on these bolts. Careful not to damage this. Loosen them up first. Well, they're pretty loose.
Look at these metal gaskets.
Oh, really? Oh, they're reusable, maybe. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
They're probably reusable.
We can clean them up again.
Yeah, I mean, we've got spares, but... Oh, this is cruise control. This is cruise control, and this is your accelerator cable. This is our old school motor. All the new cars, this is doesn't exist on new cars. When you push the accelerator pedal, there's a little servo motor that opens the butterfly. But this car still has a cable connected to your pedal.
No fly-by-wire here, buddy.
We're fly-by-wire. And this is cruise control as well, old school. Here's another cable for the cruise control. Yeah, so just looking at this block, you can see there's a plug right down there. There's a little circle. And And that's where distributor would have been on XF, you know, our bash car. So is the block
block's exactly the same.
Is
right?
is the same casting as an
Must
XF,
be.
but converted to overhead cam.
Yep.
Yeah. If it's if it's not broken, don't fix it, eh? Through here to this one. See
So what do you need to take out?
this plug.
Okay. Can you unclip it from the bracket? To resort to making our own tool.
I mean, there's just the hex key we had, the wrench, the L-shaped, and just welded like a little T onto it. No, just to do the job really. Quicker to do that than to go to the shops and buy one.
I actually rang Repco, they don't have that tool. The replacement tool that I broke.
Yeah, okay.
And it's 8 weeks away from Eastern States.
Nah, no thanks.
Should we wait 8 weeks? Yeah?
Who's going to wait 8 weeks in this day and age for anything?
Not this guy.
8 weeks is a lifetime these days. So someone can enjoy this Fairmont. The ice cold aircon, the smooth ride, the confidence of a 6-cylinder engine.
Yes.
You know, it's not just marketing wank, it's real.
This will take you to the end of the earth and back.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to get this head off. We're thinking of separating the manifold, intake manifold, same as the exhaust. So we're just trying to get to the bolts. Thought we'd take this half. The manifold's in 2 halves. So it's got short runners and long runners, you'll see. Like the length changes depending on the engine load and engine speed. So we've got the bolts out from the top half of the manifold. I'm just disconnecting the final sort of vacuum hoses, and there's a thing here. Where's the pliers? There's a vacuum pipe for the brake booster. We need to disconnect that. Yeah, I'll lift it out.
There's another bolt somewhere.
There's another bolt.
Yep. You probably just have it on one.
Oh yeah, it's just here. That's right. One more bolt. It was hiding from us. Hard to get to place.
Does this come off?
Is this still? Oh, it's just a wire. Okay.
So it's finally got it off.
Finally, God, everything's just a battle, isn't it, with cars?
Metal gasket, so we're good. We don't have to buy another one.
We're good to go. Try and disconnect the manifold. Get to some of these bolts, and you can see the system at work here. So it uses different sort of length runners. So normally it's like that.
Cool.
No, that's good.
Not again.
Is there still something on this side? Or? No, I think that's it. Yeah, nothing holding the head. So now we take the rocker cover off and take the camshaft out.
Yep.
And zip tie the cog.
Mm-hmm.
And undo the head bolts. Probably skipped a few services.
Yeah.
There's not like a build up of sludge on the inside.
No sludge.
There's no sludge. You know, and you got the sludge means the oil just only ever been topped up and not changed. And this looks like it's had a few changes in its life. Just gonna put some zip ties so we don't lose the timing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that. Is the motor gonna turn? Yes.
We're gonna lock it too. part.
No, it's not.
Okay, there you go. It's almost like we don't need to take that off.
You reckon?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no idea.
But I mean, if we take this off and then the chain will go in, right? Should then drop the bolt down there.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to go to the gym. You just do head gasket,
You
eh?
just do head gaskets all day long. Okay, I think they're all sort of loose enough.
Right.
Just to go the light duty tool. Yeah. Alright.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah, when you want to grab the back of it. And eye the front.
You grab the front. Look at the back. There we go. Oh yeah. Head gasket. Hang on, what's... Oh, something's connected to it.
Oh, what?
Oh, there's a plug here. Oh, we just ripped it.
What is it?
I have no idea.
Oh, coolant.
Oh, we just ripped it.
Alright.
You got it?
Yep. I don't see where it's. So in between that, that's fine, right? There's no breaks in there. No. You can still see the cross hatching on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still a lot of life left in the motor, that's for sure.
It's like I'm looking at an AU Falcon head.
It's the same, isn't it? Like
exactly the same.
Alright, let's have a look at the head then. I don't see. Alright, oh maybe here. Oh, there. Is that right? No. Where did it fail? Must be a crack. Alright. It's interesting, see how when the air comes in, swirls? See on these inlet valves?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, well, we're going to be doing floor check on the head. So we've taken the head of our project car and we want to check the head for cracks. So we're going to be using the same method for welding to check welds for cracks. So it's a 4-step process. Step number 1, pre-clean. So we'll basically spray this on and this will get rid of any dirt and oil and things like that. Step number 2, that's our dye penetrant. So we're going to shake the can and apply it evenly over the block. Give it 10 minutes to soak in. Step number 3, we've got to remove the die.
Yep.
Alright guys, so it's getting a bit late in the day. We just went out, got some parts, some bits that we needed to get, and so I just cleaned the block with some wire brush wheel, put the gasket on. As you can see, we're just keeping the wheel up, a bit of a rag, and yeah, the head's ready to go on, and yeah, see if we got time to talk it down today, and everything went wrong today.
Well, I think I was responsible for the rear temperature sensor.
Yeah, we didn't know there was a temperature because it's really hard to see. So we just,
Yeah.
when we took the head out, we just kind of ripped out the sensor with all the guts and everything. And so it was like $87 at Repco.
Thanks, Repco.
But thanks for having it. Yeah, what else went wrong? Well, we couldn't really find what was wrong with the head gasket or the head, and we did a floor check with the die and developer, and that didn't show anything up. We put a straight edge on it, and that didn't show anything up, and so we're kind of puzzled what's actually going on, like why we had pressure in the cooling system.
In the cooling system, there's a lot of bubbling
It
happening.
was bubbling in the tank, and I don't know, like we're not experts, but I kind of thought that it'd be obvious once you take it off that something's wrong or whatever. Like gasket would have places where it's degraded or something like that, or you could see cracks in the head. You can't see any of that, and we'll put a straight edge on the head and the head's straight. So I've got no idea, we've got no idea, but I guess the only thing we can do is just put a new gasket and put the head back on and hoping that it will work.
Maybe it's a failure of the head gasket.
Maybe the head gasket failed between the layers or something, but it honestly looked fine. So, I mean, I've got it right here. Nowhere that we can see that something's gone wrong with it. Yeah, no idea. I mean, it's likely that we'll put it back together and it'll still have a problem, but we're not really sure what else we can do at this stage. I don't know. Start it up, I guess.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you fixing my my mistakes or what?
Well, see, we ripped the temperature sender from the back of the block. Ripped it out, so we got a new one. Maybe we'll chuck a bit of snot on there.
So, folks, when you're ripping out your head from your fantastic AU Falcon, don't just rip it out.
Go to the back of the cylinder head, and there's a temperature sensor there. Make sure you take it out.
Take it out first.
Don't be a gorilla like us.
Don't be a couple of gorillas. We just couldn't wait to get the thing out.
Yeah. Oh, my hands were itching to get it out.
Oh yeah, trigger fingers.
Well, I'm going to do this trick where you just like put snot where you shouldn't put it. You know? I don't want a leaky sensor.
Haven't we learnt enough already today?
I learned that I should be staying at home playing PlayStation games.
PlayStation.
And not repairing vehicles. $80 this thing.
So this junk.
Whoever's making these things must just be
why?
like...
Because everyone rips these out and destroys them. So they're just making a killing.
Yeah.
Just waiting for chumps like us.
They encourage you to destroy it.
Yep.
You know, they've got a whole campaign going on. Guys, please, just take it off really quickly, the head. The quicker you take it off,
the better.
the more manly you are.
Yeah.
So, you go on the back, I go to the front. No, the job's gone beautiful.
It's amazing. What are you talking about?
Oh, really?
Yes, like what have they got to do with anything?
9, 10, and then 11, 12. Yeah, 30's just about nothing, really.
90.
30.
I'm doing it by feel.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then this one.
That was not tight at all.
Yeah. $90. Pins there.
Yeah.
Hey
Don't be
guys.
so disappointed.
So look, we've got the head back on with the new gasket. We've got the exhaust and intake manifolds bolted up. So now it's just, you know, brackets and things like that. Look, we didn't find anything wrong with the head or the gasket that was on there. So we figured, since we got all the parts, we might as well just put it on, clean all the surfaces, and just hope that it doesn't bubble through to the expansion tank again. And that's about all we can do with this car. We've done the floor check, trying to find cracks, trying to do everything, and I'm not sure what's going on, but
I think we'll be alright, mate.
yeah.
Look, we got this far. We'll get there.
Yeah. So for another day, we'll leave it and then come back to it.
Yep.
And then put it back together, and then after that, if it all works well and we're happy with it, we'll do some cosmetic tidying up, some patching up of the rust, and then we'll have it up for sale. And you guys can buy it if you want. So subscribe to keep up to date with this project, because I know you guys love AU Falcons out there, so don't miss out on the bargain.
Just give us hell in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell us whatever. Say something in the comments.
Yeah. I didn't realize this car had EECV.
You better believe it.
EECV. What's the V for? Electronic something controlled V.
Valves.
But it's not.
It's not. They're mechanical.
EECV.
Just sounds cool, right? That's marketing.
Wow,
That's
yeah.
a marketing wank for you, right there.
Yeah, this is marketing stuff straight out of the 80s.
Yeah,
eh?
that's
Look,
right.
EECV on your airbox.
Keep the
Yeah.
algorithm happy.
Yeah, just keep it going, guys. Helps us out a lot.